Okay, so here's the problem. Windows is not starting. I played around in the central unit with the data cables of the hard drives, and after a while the computer did not start it anymore. So this is the error message that I get. Windows failed to start. If I press enter, it goes back to one single operating system, Windows 8.1, and it's not starting. Okay, so let's see what went wrong. And the computer has 3 hard drives. It has an SSD, it's a Kingston. It has a larger data storage drive, and it has a smaller light on SSD also. And as I mentioned, I unplugged these red thick data cables, and I probably plugged them back in an incorrect order. The order doesn't matter. If you reconfigure BIOS, you can plug those red data cables anywhere, but now I have to do that. I have to enter BIOS and reconfigure it. So let's restart the computer. Press Ctrl Alt and Delete, or just press the reset button. Okay, and I will press F2 to enter BIOS. That's not the same on every motherboard. So I'm pressing F2 and it entered BIOS. And let's go here to boot using the arrow keys on the keyboard. Boot, and here we can see that the first boot device is set to a hard drive, serial 88, that's the 2000 gigabyte hard drive. So it should boot first from the hard drive and then from the CD drive. CD is the second, but I don't have the operating system on the large hard drive, so I have to modify it. If I enter this one, the hard drive, then I have only the option to boot from hard drive or to boot from CD. So the first boot device should be hard drive. Okay, now let's go here to hard disk drives and set up the order. So the first drive should be not the 2000 gigabyte drive, but this one, the Kingston, that has the operating system on it. So let's press enter there. And as first drive set, let's say that one, the Kingston. Okay, now they were switched. If we want, we can set the other SSD, but that's not necessary. Let's set the third one as the mechanical drive. Okay, so the important thing is this one. The first drive has to be the one that has the operating system on it. In this case is the Kingston. Now let's press F10 on the keyboard to save the changes and exit. Now Windows is restarting, and theoretically it should boot from the hard drive which has the operating systems on it. Computer is starting, and yes, this has 3 operating systems, Windows 10, 10 and 10. So let's start that one and it should work. If everything went fine, then Windows should start. Okay, so make sure the cables are not switched on the motherboard, or if they are switched, then you have to reconfigure it from the BIOS. Thanks for watching and bye bye.